everyone, Sparkle Sprinkler here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. Y'all, I have something a little different today. These are all Valentine, but they're all the little grandma and grandpa. I just decided just to combine this all into one. So you're going to get 5 partials, 2 sets of greeting cards, and a 60 by 60. So we're going to have a little bit longer video today, but I want to get all this into one instead of just separating into separate videos. So we are going to trudge along with it. I think I'll start with the partials first and get those out of the way. Okay, this was $6.64 and I've gotten 3 price matches on it. I usually don't pay that much for a partial, but y'all, it's little grandma, and I have also learned that if you pay a little more, a lot of the times you get, you know, price matches on it, so I don't fret too much over it. Zoom in some. Standard toolkit, and this has 5 colors in it. I'll fold this one back on itself a little bit. It's kind of got some deep creases in it. Let me turn this light down a little bit. It's putting too much of a glare. Well, let's see. Is that going to work for us or not? Okay, I think that'll help. On the special shapes, I don't need it so bright. Look at her, y'all. This one did not come with a sleeve for these, so what I'll do is when I put this into my binder, I'll save this, slide my diamonds in, fold it over, and it makes a bag to keep them contained. Okay, you get a light pink with a stowaway round yellow in it. We're going to need a little more light than this, y'all. I had my lights changed because I've been working on the Square Series filming. Clear. Those are pink teardrops. These are green and they are marquees with the AB coating, and then pink hearts. But I had my lights done differently because I am working on some of the filming for the Square Series, so got to get them adjusted back to normal filming. Okay, this one, that was $6.64 on that one. This one is $5.76, and I've gotten 4 price matches on it. Wasn't too sure about this one, but it's a little grandma, y'all. This one has the standard toolkit in it. So, of course, you know, I've got to have all the little grandmas. There's a few that I have not gotten because I just didn't like them, but there's not very many. This cover sheet is going to require more than my hands. There we go. This one has a lot of colors in it, y'all. 16. Yeah, I wasn't too sure about this one, but I said I'm going to go for it. The hair blowing in the wind. Okay, these are bagged up for us. And there are 16 of them. Okay. We get clear, yellow. This is a champagne color, light pink, This is a darker champagne color. Burnt orange. That's pretty. It's a blue. Red. That's a dark gray. Dark orange. This is a clear. Well, no, really, that looks more like an ice blue. Let me put this next to this clear. Yeah, that is a very, very ice blue. It looks, you can tell more on the camera. These are green marquees, and they have a AB coating on them. Pink hearts, red hearts, and larger red hearts. Going to be pretty, y'all. Glad I got it. Okay, $5.76 on this one. Okay, then we have this one, which was $4.23, and I've gotten one price match on it. Oh, look at her. Sandra Toolkit. This one has 7 colors. Mailing her love letters. Look at her. Y'all, I love these little grandmas. I have so many of them. I'm not seeing too many new ones here recently. I'm hoping they're not. I'm seeing them in, you know, the rounds, full rounds, but not the partials. I'm hoping they're not stopping making them as much as they were. But even if they do, y'all, I got binders of them. So, and I've got a ton over there still to film for you. Clear, pink, lime green, yellow. These are rounds, and they're, let me zoom this out back in. This is not very clear. There we go. They're rounds with AB coating. Pink marquee and pink hearts. But y'all, I've got a ton of little grandmas over here I've got to get filmed. These things are usually what spurs another order on for me. I see a new one, and I have to make a new order. $4.23 on this one. This one was $4.69, and I have not gotten any price matches on it. Oh, look at this. Standard toolkit. And I do see something in those diamonds that I will be changing out. If you've been around long enough to know, I don't put the plastic round diamonds or the plastic teardrops on my diamond paintings. I've got a video back around Thanksgiving of the background of the thumbnail is brown. It's got a turkey in the top left corner. It's in the playlist. I've got a playlist of Temu hauls. If you search for that video, scroll to where I unbox the off-canvas turkey, and in that turkey, in his tail feathers, they put round pink diamonds, plastic, and I get out my diamonds and I show you what I replace them with and tell you where I order them from. Y'all, they're very cheap. You can get like $150, $200 for a couple of dollars. I mean, they're very cheap. This one has 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 colors in it. But I saw something right off the bat in here that I won't be putting on this diamond painting. I'll be changing it out for a rhinestone. And that video will show you where to order, how to size them, all the things. Well, I don't know, y'all. These are the flowers. I may keep them. We'll see. They're the flowers. I thought they were the round stones. Clear, green, yellow, pink. This is a light champagne color. Dark gray. It's a pretty blue. Darker champagne. Standard black. This is what I thought was round stones, but it's not. On these, I will put these on there. They are little flowers, and it's still not focusing, is it? There we go. They're little flowers. The flat back goes towards your canvas. The flower part goes up, and they have an AB coating on them. While we're here, we'll get these pearls, these pink marquise, and these are AB marquise. They have an AB coating. When you turn them, they turn different colors. So I will be putting these on. I love those. I've seen these in, I know, gold, pinks, and maybe yellows. I don't remember what colors I've seen those in, but I will use those. Unless they just look too out of place, then I'll replace them with a rhinestone. I just don't like that plastic on my canvas. Okay, $4.69 on this one. And then the last one of the partials is this one. $4.45, and I have not gotten any price matches on this one either. This one is similar to the last one, but not quite. This one has 9 colors in it. Standard toolkit. And when we do a review of them, I'll show the two side by side so you can see the difference in them. 9 colors. Look at them, y'all. I just love these little grandmas. Okay, let's see what they gave us in these. Clear, standard black, red, green, a light purple, a medium yellow. Boy, those are some pretty diamonds. Clear marquise, they are shiny. Purple marquise, and these are the pink flowers. The flat back goes towards your diamond painting, and these flowers go up. Okay, that is all the partials. $4.45 on this one. We'll get a closer look at them. Let's look at these two before we go any further. So you see the full body, and she's holding the heart, and these two are just up close. Different grandmas, different hair. Okay. Alright. We'll get a close-up of this. I love this. Too cute. $4.45 on that one. Then this one was $4.69. You do a lot more, seems like, diamond painting on this one than the other one. Look at her dress. Love it. Okay, then this one was $4.28. I love this one. Mailing of her love letters. Her hair. What did they call it? The bouffant hairdo? And I remember my grandma's hair used to be blue. You know, it was, you know, That was just the way back then. I wasn't too sure about this one, but I'm glad I got it. It's got a lot of hearts in it. I think it was what, two different colors, 3 different sizes on the reds, and then a small pink. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, then this last one. Like I said, I paid a little more for this one, but y'all, it's a little grandma, and I got some price matches, so I'm good with that. There's just some I will be paying more for than usual. Okay, y'all, let me put these away, and then we'll get out the greeting cards. Be right back. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I don't use greeting cards as greeting cards. I cut them where they would fold. And I've got some videos up. I think it was the last greeting cards I did. That's also in the playlist, and I show where the 9x12 Ziploc bags I get from Amazon. They're pretty thick meal because I need them to stand up, and then I have a cardstock that goes in it, and then I put my cards in, and I take my diamonds and tape them along the top or the side, and then on the side of it, on the outside, I put a little label that says either Valentine Grandma or Christmas or whatever, and they stand up in my storage container. And I try to stagger it so I've got diamonds across the top on one, the next one the diamonds are down the side, so that way it's not big, thick, bulky at the top and not so much at the bottom. That way they stand up kind of level going through there. So we've got 2 sets of greeting cards here. This was $6.21, and I have gotten 2 price matches on it. On these greeting cards, just be sure you never get your diamonds separated from your cards, because the cards are not labeled like your canvases are. And I mean, like this says B2111, but that's nowhere on this. So be sure to keep these diamonds with these cards, because if you don't know what these are for. Okay, I don't keep these. I use them for other crafts, so I don't use them. Standard toolkit. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. But I'll just cut this right where this folds. All of this will be gone, and this card over here will be gone. And this is what goes into my envelope. And y'all, I take these to doctor's offices, wedding rooms, airport, riding in the car. These are already bagged up for us, so I can just put these in a little mesh bag and take it with me. Clipboard. I cannot tell you how many people I've introduced to diamond painting by sitting in a waiting room and working on these on my clipboard, and they said, "What is that?" And I explained, and before I know it, we're on Amazon looking for them something similar to this. And I mean, I can't tell you how many people I've introduced to diamond painting just with that. Okay, let me zoom you down. That's a little too much. Okay. Y'all, I am a diamond painting little grandma fool. I love these things. And I've got another 80 by 80 over here. I've got 3 from Coodills I've got to unbox for you. I've got some 60 by 60s and a ton of partials. I love the little grandmas. They just make me happy. Someone asked, would like to see my entire collection of the little grandmas. Once it settles down and I get this square series underway, I will pull those out, and I want to get all these put into the binders as well. I'll pull those out and I'll go through them with you. I've got probably 5 binders of little grandmas, y'all. I've got a ton of them. But someone said they would love to see my collection of them, so that's something I can easily do and put up here on my table. Green, standard black. Oh, that's a pretty, pretty blue. Look at that, y'all. Clear, yellow, red, and pink. So in total for this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. But I want to get all these filmed and then put in those binders so you can see them all when I go through them. But like I said, I've got probably 5 binders of these, and y'all, each one of them holds 120 diamond paintings. I've got so many little grandmas. Love them. And I always slide these back in here, even though we're going to go back over them, but I want to make sure I'm keeping my diamonds with my cards, because they get separated. You won't, there's no way you would ever figure out, because they're just not, they're not labeled. Standard toolkit, and you do get envelopes. Some of these do not come with envelopes. Okay. This was $12.30. Like I said, I will pay more for the little grandmas, but y'all, I've gotten 7 price matches on it. I did not look to see how much it was, and I really don't care. It's a little grandma, I'm going to get it. And I'm learning, if you don't get them, you may not get them. So I went for it. But I've gotten 7 price matches on this. I could very well have this down to, you know, $6, $7 now. In fact, let me pull up my order. Let me look at this and see, because that's got my curiosity of how much I got back on this thing. Let's see here. Okay, that's the one of them dancing. I ordered a ton of grandma greeting cards, if I could speak. So I gotta go through and find. You'll be seeing those very soon. I'm just going to mix 1 or 2 in with each grandma partial that I do. Where are you? Let's see. I ordered so many. Find the right set here. There we go. Okay, on this one, I got, wow, $2.76, 36 cents. Let me get a piece of paper. $2.76. Is that 36 cents? And then I got 22 cents. Then I got 79 cents. Then I got $1 and a penny. Okay, let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, number 6, I got 72 cents. And then on the 7th one, I got $1.29. Y'all, I have gotten $7.15 off on this thing. So I paid $12.30. I ended up paying $5.15 so far, and I still have maybe 7 or 8 days. So there you have it. $5.15 is where this is at now. So that's why I say, when I pay more like that, I really don't just say, oh gosh, because a lot of times when you pay more like that, you're going to get more price matches on them. So in total, I got $7.15 back so far on these things. That's if I added correctly. Let me double check because I don't have a calculator. Okay, 12, 11, 4. Yep, $7.15. Not bad. Okay, you get 2 bags of clear, red, pink, purple. That is a black, and I don't see that very often. Zoom this out back in. I don't see this very often at all, y'all. It's usually just standard black. Well, it's not wanting to focus for us. These are black, but they've got the silver backs on them. They're usually black on both sides. I don't see that very often. Then you have a blue and a green. So in total, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors in this one. Okay, let's go back through these. So $12.30, but so far with all the price matches, I've got it down to $5.15. And like on these, I may keep these right here and use them for a different craft. I usually just throw these away, but I may keep these and use them for something else. And y'all, I will put these in frames. I will put them on cardstock with washi tape around them. Somebody asked me once if I seal these. I do if I'm gifting it. Now, if it's going in a frame behind glass, I do not. But for myself. But if I'm gifting them, I do seal them. I've never had any stones fall off. I've never had any problems. But since they are going for a gift, I want to make sure. Okay. Then this last one. Was $6.21. I'm not going to keep these. I can't think of anything that I could use those for. Look at that. Y'all, I love these grandmas. Okay, let me get these put away and I'll get the 60 by 60 out. Okay. This one is a 60 by 60. I paid $17.54 and I have gotten 3 price matches on it. Hopefully this is better than the other little grandma. I ordered it in a special shape and it ended up being y'all, my little friend's making his appearance. Bud, there's a lot going on up here and you're going to have to scooch because you are going to get rolled up in a diamond painting. And this little guy is determined. I turn him the other direction and he keeps turning around and coming back. Come on, move on. There you go. But I ordered in a special shape. It's supposed to be a 45 by 45 special shape, and it came as a standard round, and it was horrific. Okay, this is a 60 by 60 like that partial you just saw. And we'll see how this one turns out. I'm not liking what I'm seeing right there. Where's W? They have got these totally your letters are not in order over here, so this one's gonna be a booger. But we'll see how well they did with this one. Okay, if you're new to this is your thumbnail. These numbers right here are your DMC numbers. That is the color of DMC floss that you would use if you were cross-stitching this, diamond paintings try to get the diamonds the color closest to the floss that they can get. See, you're not all in order, V's and W's. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about 310's going to be in here. We may already have a problem, y'all, but we'll see. But they put 310's in this heart, but that would be easy enough to change. Okay, we will see. We will see. It has 23 colors in it. Okay. Seeing all shades of purple in here, but there's purple in the flowers, so I'm not too worried yet. Okay, number 23 is the letter X. And that is right here, and y'all, it matches the canvas. There's X's in her sweater here. It matches the canvas. There's X's all through here. And I mean, I'm kind of worried about her flesh tone through here. That looks kind of funky. But it is changing colors for your symbols. So it is matching. Okay, here's 310. We know they're in her glasses. They have some up in here, but it's kind of scattered. All this white is W, and that's 310. I just don't know how I feel about black being in that heart. I may do it this darker color, whatever they use here. Change that out. Black through here in her dress. I don't know about that, y'all. Because they clearly went with all black right here. I know it's shadowed, but still, her purse is black. I don't know. Let's just go a little further and see what we come up with here. Okay, this is 22. It's the letter N. It's 3363. There's N's through here. There's N's up in here. There's N's through here. But there's, you know, not a whole lot of diamonds in that bag. Number 21 is the letter K. It's 3328. Okay, they used K's through here. That's in her face. Y'all, the only company I have ever found that does good with flesh tones is Every Moment. I mean, absolutely. That is the only place that I have ever found that did anything worth a darn for flesh tones. And y'all, these symbols are so dark. I can't, let me see if I can see it through the camera and tell what letter that, if it would zoom. That is H. No, B. So keep in mind, these are very, very dark symbols. B and E. So I'll try to remember that. Okay, B. That is through here and here. And down here. Number 20 is the letter G. It's 975. Oh no, they didn't. I was afraid of this when I was seeing all this brown. Her skin tone is brown, y'all. So basically, what was the other one? Okay. What color was that? So basically they're using this for her flesh tone. Y'all, this is going to be a return. All of this is K's. That is her flesh tone. Every bit, I mean, geez, every bit of that. And this is even lighter on camera than what it is in person. This is darker in person. Okay, we're going to end right here. I'm not, this is too, I've changed flesh tones before with no issue, but y'all, this is too much to have to change out. And then I've got a second color that's awful. So I was hoping that if I went bigger, then, you know, with a little grandma, but I've got one that came from Perfect Work for Art, I think it is, and it's got the Temu store that had the black sleeve, and it turned out perfect except for one little spot on her forehead that's white. But this is a no-go. The heart being black, all of that brown I would have to change out. I'm just not up for that. And you know, it's going to be a while before I pull this out, another year or so before I pull this out. And I'm going to be older. I don't want to deal with it now. I'm certainly not going to want to deal with it then. So this is going to be a return, y'all. Okay. All right. We've got all the little Grandma Valentine knocked out now. Everything is done. Okay, y'all. Products will be in the description. I'm not going to leave this hot mess down there for you. But all the partials and greeting cards, the products will be in the description. Copy and paste the product number into Temu. If for some reason then they won't let you search for that number, sometimes they won't, leave me a message in the comments and I will go back to my order, get a direct link, and link it to you in the comments. Alright, y'all, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.